Ask.
Ask as many questions as possible and really just see the students that you could possibly be surrounding yourself with. So if they appeal to you, then this might just be the fit for you.
Think.
Capital opened up my eyes to so many different possibilities.
Lead.
They want to build you into leaders, and they do that. They do an incredible job.
You will see those 3 words time and again on the campus of Capital University. Ask, think, lead is more than their tagline. It's their mantra.
We just think about it, not only Capital, not only Columbus, not only Ohio, but the world. You know, just step by step, no matter what you're doing, as long as you make it a better place.
That's why Dana, Jacqueline, and Cedric are part of what's called the CAP Fam. These 3 students tell me the family dynamic is one of the best parts of campus life.
You say hi a lot. You say hi to a lot of people. You're constantly smiling and waving.
I've never given a tour and not seen someone I know on campus. And I think that's a major statement for the CAP Fam and for how much we buy into it.
Dana and Cedric are both tour guides, and while they both consider themselves full-blooded CAP Fam members, they are 2 prime examples of keeping your options open when looking at potential colleges. Neither of them had Capital on their minds in high school.
I was prepared to go to another school, and then we looked at some schools in Ohio, and I happened to get lost. And we drove by Capital on an open admission day, and I said, well, those colors are the same colors as my high school, so why not we check it out? And I stepped out on campus, and I fell in love. So that really is a real statement that you fall in love on your campus the moment you step out. So that happened. It was fate.
Cedric might also point to fate for bringing him to Capital, although his story isn't quite as magical, one might say, as Dana's. It draws a lot of similarities.
I had no idea what I was looking for in a college. I looked at schools from 4 different states, big, small, all different kinds of tuition rates, and I only applied to 2. I was dead set on one. It's my mom's alma mater, but then someone was like, dude, just apply to Capital.
And so he did, applied on a whim. Cedric says he made an immediate connection with the beautiful Bexley campus.
I always say I stumbled into Capital. It's more like I lucked into Capital because I wasn't really considering them. And someone just kind of threw a bone at me, and here I am. I couldn't be more thrilled.
Lucking into Capital has given all of these students exactly what they wanted, and more importantly, what they needed. Jacqueline is a junior in business management and leadership, and one of her main focuses at Capital has been interning. After landing coveted spots with the Make-A-Wish Foundation and Ohio Health, she's hoping to get an eventual full-time job in healthcare.
My advisor, I talk to her once a week just about future and what I'm going to do, and she's just so helpful. So I would definitely say the faculty was a huge push for me about getting internships and getting the real life experience, because how else are you going to find what you want to do for the rest of your life?
Dana is a senior, looking to earn a double major in organizational communication and public relations. She's big on campus involvement. From sorority life to philanthropy, she is taking full advantage of what Capital has to offer.
Getting involved with leadership on campus with not only Greek Life, but with all the other organizations I'm a part of, helps me with my interpersonal skills, helps me with my writing skills, helps me with my public relation and advertising skills, all skills that I can put on my resume, and then later on look for internships or jobs and kind of embrace afterlife, embrace that adulthood that's going to start. So I definitely think Capital is really preparing me for that.
Then we have Cedric, a sophomore majoring in adolescent young adult integrated language arts with emphasis on literature and a minor in theater studies. Say that 10 times fast. Really, he just wants to be a teacher. And when he's not in the classroom, he spends time dabbling in extracurriculars, groups, and Greek life.
Obviously, I knew wanting to be an actor, I was like, well, I should probably go somewhere with good theater. So I was really excited about that. I knew their choirs were fantastic. I knew their bands were great. I did not expect to join a fraternity. That was not in my plans, but I was really thrilled about what I found here.
He's been in plays, taken missionary trips, been part of a student-run a cappella group called the Capitones. Cedric has spent his first 2 years experiencing nearly everything Capital has to offer him.
I didn't really expect to be joining all that, and it just kind of showed up. And I was very happy with it. I was thrilled, but I also learned you really got to manage your time.
The good news is Capital staff and professors are there every step of the way. In fact, Jacqueline credits her advisor with helping her stay on the path to success.
There have been multiple times where I've gone in my advisor and I'm like, I just need to talk because I don't know where I'm going next. And within 20 minutes, I mean, she can help me. She can give me ideas of what I want to do or where I want to go, because she's looking, I'm not quite looking outside the box, so she can lend me that hand.
A helping hand is just what many students need when they're in that place between childhood and adulthood. That place we call college, and in this case, Capital University.
You really do have that sense of confidence, high self-esteem. You can conquer the world when you're here at Capital.
You're not just a couple of tuition dollars to the school. You are a person. They want you to ask, think, lead.
And they want you to start at one college in Maine.